Welcome back to the LDM Show. It's Thursday. Are you ready?
Yes, yes. And today we're going to be speaking about what was the number one thing you found about money.
Yes, as a kid.
Also, kid rapping about drugs. Is it okay? We're going to be talking about what Disney is doing now
Oh,
and
they're a
so,
mess.
so much more right here on the LDM show. So come right back.
He's got my heart beating louder than a gunshot. Smokes out the barrel and the handpiece is burning hot. He's got me, he's guilty of loving me in the first degree. So I wanna give him all I've got. Give him all that I've got. 'Cause when it's real love, baby, you gotta give it a shot. You gotta give it a shot. You gotta give it a shot.
Welcome back, guys. Hope you guys had a great week. I did.
It was good, even though, again, chilly, you know.
Yeah.
I have a short sleeve shirt, and I was like, I took it off, and I'm like, no, it's chilly in here. And I was like, woo. So,
Yeah, I just ran in, so I'm always hyper.
but yeah, guys, thank you for coming and watching another episode. Before we even start, I want to shout out everyone that's been watching us on Roku. Alyssa probably doesn't know. The last episode last week, we hit 2,600.
Wow. Oh, you
And
guys
then the
are
week
awesome.
after that, so we're growing on the show. Week after that, I think it was 1,000 and something. So
Yeah. we're
keep it
getting
up,
a lot of
Roku,
views.
for watching us. And remember, if you guys have Roku TV, you can watch us. And we are going to be putting exclusive stuff on Roku TV. So some of the stuff you're not going to see on Facebook or anything like that, you're going to
That's
see it
true.
only on Roku.
We got a lot of fun things coming.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Since we've actually brought that up too, I have a pop-up shop coming on May 20th.
Oh, yes. And if you've been
It's-
watching our
mhm.
page, I put it on our page, guys. So
Yes, and it's a 21 and over event on a Friday. Leave the kids at home. Go have some fun for yourself. Anyways, so we want to talk about just it's about the LGBTQ community and Disney and like just this whole movement in general. Because I was in Walgreens and they had like a whole Disney display with like LGBTQ like
stuff.
items to sell. It was like the Minnie Mouse ears with a rainbow bow, and then they had like a rainbow light up necklace with like in the
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse shape. They had keychains, and then I'm just sitting there thinking that like, damn, I remember when I was a kid, rainbow stuff was just colors.
Yeah, and now people, now that you bring that up, I was watching an article. A lot of people are not buying rainbow stuff no more because they think
Yes.
that indicates
Hi, Jason.
LGBT.
Yes, literally.
So no one's
That's
buying rainbow stuff.
all we're teaching our kids now is that the colors of the rainbow, just simple, regular, everyday colors, means that you like a boy if you're a boy, a girl if you're a girl, and this sexual, that sexual, and it's just like, I was thinking about this, and I think like they really just want kids to know more about sexuality, so they're doing it in a way that you identify with how you sexualize yourself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's all confusing.
So weird. It's
Ye-
just like
yeah,
just I can't even look at the rainbow the same anymore. It's just colors.
yeah. It's the same way I don't look at the American flag. I look at
Yeah.
the American flag, I'm thinking prejudice now. You know what I'm saying? And now I look at the LGBT, the rainbow, and I'm like, it's LGBT. Like, it shouldn't be that way.
And then they even
know?
added the other flag, and I realized all they did was add pink, brown, white, and black, which are the colors that aren't on the standard rainbow.
Right. To just to put it out that this
Yes.
is for LGBT and this is for rainbow, but it's already too late. Uh,
Anyways,
But yeah, that was what Disney. But Disney again, the new hey Ronaldo, ¿cómo está? The new I think it's the CEO or something. She already had an agenda of putting sexualized things and LGBT on the well, according to her, it was a secret agenda before they put her as, in control of Disney. So they knew
she
what her
always wanted
agenda
to do that.
was
Well,
before they hired her. So now they're saying, "Oh, I didn't know she wanted to do this." So, but I know there was something up on there real quick, but I didn't get to see it. It just like,
Everyone's just saying hi. Hi,
oh,
guys.
okay. Hi, Maria. Who else is on Ronaldo? Oh, Rosa just got on. How y'all guys are doing? We're gonna have a good show. We're gonna. I actually like this show because we're gonna. And I got a comment yesterday. Shout out to Johnny from El Latino Grido. He says that he watches the show too because he likes the conversations we have. So we can't do that without you guys. So
Yes,
keep the
for
conversation
sure.
going, and we feed off of you guys. You know, como está todos?
Tarde.
Tarde.
Like how I
Buenas
can say
tardes.
it.
So the one conversation, all these topics came from Miss Truly here. So we're gonna,
Hi,
hit
guys.
these topics today. But let's go to the rapping because
Yeah, I know you
that,
would
that
like
one
that
kicked,
one.
that one kicked me. That one kicked me. When you sent me that, I was like, oh.
So like basically the idea is, kids don't always come from the greatest situations, right? Let's say they come from the hood, the Bronx, Brooklyn, blah blah blah, Bobby Shmurda, all the famous Little Wayne, right? Wherever the hell they come from. And then the way they get out of it, right? They make money from their art, and their art is rapping about killing, drugs, sex, and all these horrible things. Like,
Yeah.
but they're now rich and have money, and then so many people that are where they came from idolize them because they're like, damn, look at this guy, he was rapping about all this stuff, trapping, and now he's rich and famous, like that could be me. So the influence is not necessarily a positive one, but they had positive results in terms of financially. And then sometimes they'll like give back to the community, and other times they'll just be like, F y'all, and live their new free life.
Well, they're supposed to. Well, we had a question: if kids rapping about drugs and rapping like dumb, but they're kids, is it a good thing? I'm going to say before you guys answer, no.
Yeah.
No. First of all, when I hear a person, little girl was singing about love, oh, what you know about love? You know what I'm saying? So now you got kids talking about drugs and shoot them up, do what this, do what. I'm like, what? You inside at 5 o'clock at night. What are you talking about? You don't even know drug life. You know what I'm saying? So for them to speak that way, to me, you just setting them up for failure.
Yeah.
You just set them up right there for failure instead of giving them something positive. And again, celebrities, and I'm talking about singers, not the movie stars, but singers have the power to change kids' lives with their lyrics and everything. So all you're doing with your lyrics, especially now with the rapping lyrics now, all you're doing is setting them up completely and then faking the funk like you got all this money. And guess what? More celebrities, actors have more money than these singers. So
That's true.
these singers are shooting out diamonds and with Lamborghinis, and then they cut. Why cutting? Oh, because we got to take that Lamborghini back to the shop. They almost closed. It's not even theirs.
It's not. It's all
The
rented.
jewelry, the guy is already talking about, give me it, give me my jewelry back, give me my jewelry back. None of that stuff is theirs. You know what I'm saying? So half of the actors idolize them because they get more money than some of these singers. And these singers be performing and doing all this, but you got to pay the stages, your managers, the workers. So you don't really get that much money. These actors do so many, different roles, and they have their imaginations growing with them, and they're rich. And a lot of them don't even show that they're rich.
Nope, they don't. Yeah, because they're too busy working.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. Like, people when they're singers, the only way they're making money is if they get a contract, right? And then they have to produce a certain amount of songs or albums or whatever, or they're going on tour. And then, like he said, even then they're not making as much money. So like, you gotta really think about what it is that you let your kids listen to, because they're gonna grow up thinking that things like that is okay. And prime example, grew up listening to nothing terrible, things like Black Eyed Peas, Fergie, and like, let's say Shaggy, and like, all the Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne. But sometimes I catch myself acting a little out there, and it's just like, well, if I listen to the music I've been listening to since I grew up, I understand why, because it's literally all I've heard since I was a kid. So obviously I'm gonna act that way. So if you let your kid listen to someone trapping, effing bees, and killing, and all this madness,
It's going to be hard when and again, guys, comment below. Do you think kids should be rapping about drugs and everything else? I don't think it's good. Like when we were young, we had songs, that were kind of like Rum DMC. They were like the most controversy rappers,
Mm.
but you didn't really hear them too much like rapping about and cursing and all that stuff. Their raps were like powerful, like the police who shot them and all this stuff. They were really like trying to make an impact. So you
Yeah.
can see what the world is going through. Now it's no. Now it's all of a sudden hit it with this girl and then throw her away. And you know what I'm saying? Or shoot this guy and sell his drugs. Like what the is going on? Like I don't understand. And again, rappers, that's why I love our radio station, the LDM radio station. We make sure that they don't have none of those things in their raps.
Mhm.
So now hip hop artists, yeah, our hip hop songs are going down. Like a lot of people because they cannot hit our agenda. No cursing, no talking bad about women, no talking about killings, and no talking about bad, like war and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
so, if
Like
you can make a rap, you're all for it. Like we play their songs all day, and there are people that made good, rapping songs.
yeah,
And some of the rappers was like, I like that idea because now it forces these rappers how to really dig in and how to really know how to rap.
and be creative because
So
it's so easy just to say FB, like cursing is the easy go to, but like actually having a variety of vocabulary and then being able to like make it flow, right? Because
right,
rapping is poetry with beats at the end of the day. These people really see like the mumble rap. They really see how untalented
well,
they
they only can
are.
see because they don't understand or hear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they just find a good beat and then they're like, yeah, I'm a blah 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 over it, and then everyone's gonna love it, and they love
And
it
then
for
the
like a
beats,
month.
yeah, I understand. Even the back in the '80s and '90s, the beats were pretty much the same, like you can tell.
Yeah.
But some of these people, even your lyrics are almost the same.
Yeah.
It's like, come on now. Even some of the like, I see some of these independent movies, these web series. It's the same thing. Guy was selling drugs, try to get out of drugs. The gang tries to get him, and he fights. Like, come on, like not even they are being, original.
Yeah.
So I don't think kids should rap about your ABCs. Rap about school. Rap about something you know. I just tied my shoes. Check it out, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something. I don't know. I'm not a rapper, but do something where it's your level. You
Yes.
understand? Like a crush. I got a crush on my teacher. Oh wow. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. But stay your level.
And you know what? At the end of the day, people are gonna appreciate your art no matter what, because art is literally just self-expression and being able to put what you feel out into like a physical or like something you can hear, read, see, right? Anything that other people's
Right.
senses are affected by, and they will understand, like not even understand, but just like actually observe your emotion physically, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, it's true, but it's like you said, it's an art how they feel. You don't
Yes.
feel the drugs because you never did it, so don't sing about it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you were a 8-year-old druggie, then you want to sing about it. My dad got me hooked and my mom got me shook. You know what I'm saying? Like you can say, oh damn, that was a line right there. That was a line right there. I'm becoming a rapper already. Now,
Never know.
you
Never
know.
know.
But nah, in all honesty, I think and as an adult, I hear oh yeah, go homie, go. No, where he's going? He's going to jail. That's where he's going. I already see his future. So I don't know. The adults need to step up. Be like, what happened to when the adults used to say, "Do what I say and not what I do."
Yes.
So maybe rappers need to be like, "Yo, listen, homie, I rap about this. This is my life. You shouldn't be doing this."
Mm.
Maybe they'll
Adding a little warning there.
yeah, little warning, but to each his own. Keep it up if you're a good rapper, because lately I haven't listened to mainstream rap because of that reason. I don't even know. Like I didn't knew 69 because it was on the news that he was a rat, and I actually thought they were talking about a rat until I looked. I was like, oh, he a snitch.
6ix9ine's a great example though, because like he even said himself on an interview, he just knew people like random things. Because
Yeah.
if you ever listen to his music, it's just him rhyming a bunch of random ass
Random bull
words.
crap stuff.
Yes. So
So,
like
yeah.
people is not that it's not hard, but if you if you're really out there to like make money and inspire people, if you put out quality work, people are gonna have no problem giving you
Yeah,
money
they're gonna
for
listen
it.
anyway. They're gonna listen anyway. The number one songs that make more money are the pop.
Hmm.
And the pop is because they singing good lyrics that that you can sing to, you can dance to, and it's not hurting no one. And some of them are, a lot of them talk crap out about each other. You broke my heart, but guess who I'm with now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of these music I was listening to, I was like, okay, that stalker one talking about my driver's license. Like that's a stalker song.
That's a stalker song. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a stalker song. I
that
was
drive
driving
past
around
your house.
Yeah, I was driving
Not
past
think
your
about-
house, and you were, girl, didn't we break up? Like, why are you driving around my house? So you just got your driver's license just to drive around my house, right? You're a stalker. No, but but they speak about life. That's like country music when they was like, oh, country music is all about sad songs and life songs.
That's not true. They get into some good
No,
stories.
but when you listen to the lyrics, they are about life.
hmm
That's all to it. It's just you're not so used to hearing the real life that you're like, oh wow, I can't listen to that.
Life outside of New York is, I think, so beautiful.
Yeah,
Because everyone's in their own world in New York. Like, if you ever really notice, nobody pays attention to anyone else. They're just on their own clock all the time.
And they all look the same though.
Mm-hmm.
They all want to act the same, look the same, and everything else. Again, become a wolf, not a sheep, and learn to be original. Like, I don't know. I try to explain and I try to figure out people here, and I'm like, you complain about music, but you're letting your kids do that, and you think it's cute. There are certain things that kids do, adults do to kids, and they think it's cute. Like I seen a video of this little girl about 4 or 5 years old twerking in the party, and all the adults in the back, all the grown-ups. I can't really say they're an adult because they're stupid, but they're all there. Yay, go girl, look at her. And one guy in the video, you see his face like this.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Because he couldn't even look at the girl,
Yes,
because she's doing these
that's-
sexual things at 4 years old. And then some of the comments was like, if you're looking at the little girl and thinking sexual thoughts, you're sick. No, it's not the point of looking at a girl and thinking sick. The point is looking at this little girl driving and doing all this other stuff. It's not a kid thing to do.
Yes.
So you will have perverts there be like, I'll watch this little girl walk in the corner by herself. And then all of a sudden, they adult things and kids things.
People are sick. Like, real life sick.
The
Like,
girl, what was that girl that threw weed smoke on the baby, newborn baby, on Facebook?
yeah, I've
Stupid.
heard of that.
And then they arrested her like 2 days after because she posted it up on Facebook with her location. Stupid. So you know what? We're talking about stupid people now. Now we got into the stupid people. She got busted, but you definitely need to go to jail.
Yeah.
Throwing smoke on pretty much what she was like 3 or 4 months old, I think it was. Throwing weed smoke in her face and laughing about it. Took a kid away. She's in jail. Good for her. I hope she don't even come out. For people like that, you were like, listen, you're doing
People
life.
like that need education in their life. That's
They
what
need help. They need something.
What they gonna learn in jail? Nothing. They gonna come out just even stupider because now they miss all the social norms being
Yeah.
in there for so long.
So, but since we're talking about social media, I had a question. What have social media done that messed up your life?
Oh God. Everything. No, I'm kidding.
Because there's some people that's in jail. What are you in jail for? I got busted in Facebook.
Yeah, I
You know?
believe that.
Why you getting flowers? Because I got busted in Facebook.
No, yeah, I would say the only thing social media has screwed up my life with is in terms of like meeting people on social media and then taking the relationship outside of social media into real life, and then the relationship was just
Dumb.
not it.
For me, I can say pretty much the same. Like, the fans, like they wanted to, and then when I see them in real life, I'm like, some of them. But what really damaged me in Facebook is some of my families and friends that I thought they were some way, and then when you watch them on Facebook, you were like, you're an idiot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that I'm like, wow. Huh.
Yeah. you
So
really
maybe they look
gotta-
at me and say the same thing. I don't know, but to each his own. But you're an idiot. There's certain things you don't do on Facebook, and a lot of the people who get busted on Facebook because of what they.
Yeah, since I'm younger, I've always been like conscious about what I post on social media because I do have my family, and like, not that I don't care what they think. Like, I still want them to think of me a certain way.
Okay,
I'm not,
just
like,
a second. I don't care,
acting
but I care.
Crazy, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just a self-comfort thing because I've always been the shy one in my family.
Okay.
Like, literally, I'll be the one sitting on the couch while everyone's dancing, type of thing. So as I've gotten older, I've been more and more comfortable just being myself with my family as well.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I think because I'll be watching like because this whole thing we're gonna be doing an episode of WTF, and this is the reason why I'm doing this today, to show you what we're gonna be talking about on WTF segments on the LDM show. And today we're just gonna talk about busted people that got busted. I seen one person rob a store, go on Facebook and show the money,
oh,
and then he said, "People, what was that? Stores can't hold me, and maybe I'll go back," and then put the address.
to the store.
I was like, what?
He's like, come visit me while I rob him. I'll get you some free chips.
Yo. I was like, oh my God. And the one person that was beating
What's up?
his wife, hey, Ralphie, what's going on?
He was beating his wife.
They were fighting.
Oh.
They were fighting. But the funny part about it, the story after that was that his wife was beating him. But when they put it on live, he was protecting himself.
Yeah.
So he was protecting himself on social media live. So that already told you something was up. Like he had to go live. So the lady was like, help me, help me. And the guy was just standing there. She's screaming, help me, and then hit him with a pan, right?
Oh.
Why are you screaming, help me, help me? He's not even doing nothing to you. You stupid. Got busted on social media. And then the cops came in and she was like, he was beating me. He said, ma'am, we were watching everything live.
They told.
And she was like, what?
told
And then he
her.
pointed to he had the phone right there.
Yeah.
I guess something happened that he was like, today I'm going to put the phone and I'm going to record. I guess, when she gets drunk, she probably gets violence or something. I don't know. But
Set her up real quick.
he set up. Yeah. Oh, Jay Sam said people get on social media lying about who they are.
All the time.
Yeah, who's that? Who was that? Not Chris Brown, right? That was
Oh.
Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
They did the Bow Wow.
With the flight.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Yeah, literally. Oh my, this is a funny topic because a lot of people that make money off of social media, they like plan their posts. Like they'll pick a Wednesday, and then Wednesday they'll like go and drive with like a bunch of clothes in their bag, in their car, or whatever, or like just line up a bunch of outfits, take a bunch of pictures on that Wednesday, edit them, and then post them for the entire week. Like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
here. Oh, I'm doing this. Ah, ah,
Yeah.
ah. This is a real life thing. This is how these people make
Yeah.
their money because you cannot be here posting every single day. So if you really think like your favorite Instagram person, Facebook person, whatever, is just
Yeah, the-
influencers like out here like
the fake
living
influencer?
life.
The
No,
fake influencers.
their literal job is to make you think
Yeah.
that they're living life.
There's actually a show that I just watched last week. They didn't pay us, so I'm not going to say the show. It's a cop show. But a girl was acting like she just remodeled her house. And she was like, oh, I'm remodeling this house. She was like, I know you hear the construction workers outside, and guess what? I just built a new sauna. We always got to use the saunas and stuff. And then all of a sudden it was like, I think they were drilling or something. It was like shaking the sauna. She got scared and fell, and then like her face hit the rock, the sauna. So she stood there, and she was on live. So everybody that was on live was calling the cops. So the cops go to the place. They finally found where she's at, and then went to the guy that was in the front. He says, where's the owner? Where she? And he was like, what owner? He was like, the owner. She was in the sauna and fell. He was like, there ain't nobody here. I'm the owner, and these are the construction. She was faking the funk. She was going to houses that were being built and saying that they were hers on the show. So
my
this
God.
show, I like it because some of the topics are about real stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
So they're trying to tell you that these influencers don't even own the houses sometimes.
Yep, they rent them. Like they rent the cars. Like
Mhm.
they go in that one photo booth that looks like an airplane, like a private jet, and take pictures and be like, yeah, I'm on a plane. Like no.
And they get busted, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, maybe we do a photo and say we were here,
We
so-
should. We got green screens in here.
I know,
We'll
right?
Never know.
I remember last year or the other year, I did a video that I was in a movie and they cut my part. And I showed myself, and some people were like, yo, it looked like you were really in that movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people get busted on social media. That's one thing we would, as kids, I probably did the craziest stuff, jumped off a second floor windows, because I wanted to be a stuntman. So I was doing a lot of crazy things. And there was really no photos and pictures. And if you did take photos, out of 10 of them, only 2 of them are good because we don't know until like a week later when we get them
Right.
when we get them developed. For people that don't know, because no, I'm not gonna get into it. Google it. No, but we did so many weird stuff that lucky we didn't have social media.
Yes,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Where are you right now?
That's
Oh,
also
I'm chilling in
why-
the party. Yeah, okay. So I'll call you back. All right, click. And then you turn off the radio. You're just home. But no one ever knew because of now you're chilling. I'm chilling in the party. So I don't see nobody. Oh, damn, my bad. I'm on video. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you can't even do. The closest we got was the video phone. And when the video phone came out, everybody was like, yo, I'm going to get one. But as soon as they showed the commercial where the guy was like, what? No, Mom, I'm just hanging. Oh, wait, you can see me. When they did that commercial, I think that commercial is what killed them. Because then everybody said, no, you ain't seeing what I'm doing. Forget it. We don't want no video cameras. And
Yep.
it never took off. And then that's when cell phones started coming out with the videos. But nowadays, everything you do, you can be like, nah, I never went to that party. Yo, so why?
They got your location.
Yeah,
they got the timestamp.
I seen in John's Facebook, and I seen a photo of you in the back. So you were like, I'm not putting it on my post because I don't want nobody to know I was at that party. But then you got friends on your
Everyone else
on
at the
your
party
timeline.
is literally posting.
You're taking pictures, you photos bombing without even knowing.
Yup. You
Yeah.
know, but it's funny that you brought up to the past. It's just like that's why a lot of adults are messed up now because they didn't have social media to hold them accountable.
True. Yeah, that can be, you know, I can't fight that one. I'm sorry, adults. I can't fight you on that one. Because some of y'all got away with murder.
Yeah, y'all
you know
little
what I'm saying?
wacky.
But now it's like you can't get away with murder. And then some people still try. So I
Yeah.
don't know. But you can't get away, especially to a girl. Girl be like, were you in that party? No. So what's this phone? And then they blow it up with the 2 fingers. Whoop.
All
So
girls
what's that?
are
That's you in the
spies.
back. I know your neck. That is you in the background. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot get away for nothing. So that's why I was like, some people like, oh, don't take pictures of me. Why? Somebody already probably did when you were walking by. So, and there's so many cameras all over the place. So don't do nothing nowadays because you
That's
will
why it's
get
better
busted.
to just be honest about everything you do, right? And then if you know you're gonna feel stupid after doing it, just don't do it.
Yeah. Well, I give it up. Not, you know, I'm not saying cheating is good, but I give it up to some of these cheaters because nowadays, if you didn't get busted,
Yeah,
you-
light will always shine on
no,
that
later
one.
on. But I'm saying if you didn't get busted and you broke up with this girl, and then 2 years later they find out that doesn't count. You got to get busted during the count. So if you never got busted during the time that you were with that person, then you need to be a spy. You need to be a spy because you got away with something that not even the person that robbed in the train station got away with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's cameras all over the place, you know. And some of these girls, I'm telling you guys, some of these girls are becoming investigators. They what? You say you were there at 11 o'clock.
We have
so
a lot
why?
of friends.
Yeah, no. They be like, why I seen you on the ATM camera at 2? They be like, they they go ballistic. And I seen you on the traffic jam.
Yep.
they over there getting into traffic cameras, ATM cameras, you know.
Yep. All we gotta do is make like 3 phone calls at most, and then we got one friend that's following you, the other one that's already gonna be at the spot you say you're gonna be at.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Don't think that your ex is not following you no more.
Ooh.
Don't think. Nah, he's not in my page no more. She left. She left.
Yeah, they make like 7 fake accounts.
No, not only fake accounts. They be like, oh, okay, yo, let me see your phone. You still friends with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they go. That's why I'll be like, oh man, some of the stuff I put on public on purpose, just in case people that hate can see. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And then there's some things that if you go to my page, you'll be like, why I didn't see what they talking about? Because you're not friends of mine.
Mind your business.
You're not friends of mine. You got to be friends. If I've never been hanging with you or never talked to you, you're not on my public side of the thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and there's a few lines of people that, because, you know, business is business, personal is personal. So,
Yes, it's true.
but you're going to get busted sooner or later. So don't be one of those stupid criminals that get busted on Facebook. It's just getting ridiculous. Just like
Yeah.
catfish. How you still get catfish? I still confused about that. I know I said it a couple of times weeks ago, but I'm still confused because I just seen catfish
Someone else get
yesterday.
catfished?
No, was it yesterday or the other day? I said a new episode of catfish. I was like, how you get a new episode of catfish?
It's these people calling from overseas. That's Oh, I
Oh,
swear, all the catfish
they got a
people be from
catfish
overseas.
UK. They got a catfish UK. I seen it, but this lady got catfish and never and for 2 years and never seen a video of the person. Only talked on the phone. The one time that they sent a video, it was dark. Seriously,
Again, if you meet someone on social media, just don't even.
they can't show your camera though. Oh, I don't got no
Don't
camera.
It's not
The phone-
worth it. Mm-mm.
Especially in court. You know how many times I heard in court when I be like, all right, can I see the proof of the, oh, my phone got messed up, or I dropped my phone just coming here, blah, blah, blah. Jay Sam said, right, how are people still getting catfish? Jay Sam, I've been trying to ask that question. I even went to the top of the mountain to ask the wise man, and he slapped me and said, don't ask me stupid questions because I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you still, with technology nowadays, if I'm talking to a girl and I say, hey, can I see you on video? Let's talk. Oh, I don't got video. Okay, well, then you call me when you do. Bye.
Yeah, people are so desperate though nowadays to have like genuine connection. They'll get fooled really easy.
And that's it's
Like
just,
so, it's sad how easy it is because like people in real life they don't want to talk to them or they like those people just like won't leave the comfort of their own home and then they'll get scammed into liking someone that's not even real.
yeah, I can say back in the days, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you only was speaking to them on the phone.
I mean, we've had COVID for 2 years, so everyone had to meet online in these past 2 years.
Yeah, my Zoom was messed up. I couldn't do no Zoom. My messenger
Zoom.
camera was no good. I dropped my phone, and the only thing that broke was the camera. So you know, it's like there's no excuses. I'll be like, listen, go to the library. You know what I'm saying? Use somebody's camera. Go to the ATM and tell me which one, and I'll log in. But you showing me your video. But there was one catfish where the girl showed the photo of her and not a video. Kept showing photos. And she liked her. It was, two lesbians. Liked her, went to the house and find out it was not her. It was her friend's photo
Oh my god.
that they were using. But I'm like, okay, you think I'm going to drive miles away, take up an airplane, meet these people from Catfish. They go with me to meet this person. I'm going to do all that?
I think some of those might really be like all those are paid actors.
It could
has
be.
to
It could be because I don't see how they got a new episode.
They
With
have to be.
technology now.
They're definitely like famous enough to be like, oh, Beyond Catfish, and then people will make up
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, yo, just say that you were trying this, and now I know it ain't you, but I was like, come on. And then what's funny is like when you see them coming towards you, and you know that's not the person you were talking to, they stay there. I would have been like, Charles? No, I catfish you. I'm not Charles. Bye. I would have been out. Because some of these girls, I was like, whoa. Only one that I seen that the girl was, pretty okay, and he wound up staying with her.
Oh,
But
wow.
she wasn't the one that
That
was
she
on the
was-
picture. But
right.
everything about her was real because she was telling about her story and all that. But the picture, she said, I just didn't think I was pretty enough. So,
Those people have problems.
but there was some of them that were.
and they go looking for someone to solve them.
Listen, the stupid one is the ones that give money.
Yeah.
You stupid enough. I met one person one time, and like I said, as soon as they talk about it, I'll call you on my cell phone and stuff. All right, you let me know. Well, I ain't giving you no money. Especially I've never seen a face. You think I'm going to give you money?
So if they have a pretty face, you don't give them money?
Not even. I haven't met you. I'll be like, I'll send you a check. All right. And as soon as I mail it to them because, you had to probably mail it because you never seen them. You mail it to them when they open it up, is a picture with a check. What's this? That's a check. I told you I was going to send you a check.
Yep, that's true.
I don't know you like that. Come on. Some people, I don't know. I still can't believe, like Jay Sam said, how people getting catfish. I'm still confused, But kudos to them. They got a new episode, and now they're in UK as well, and they have a girl, because there used to be two boys. Now it's the original guy and a female. And they go all around the world finding out why they got catfish.
Because he's stupid.
And he says it in the beginning, I have no idea why people get catfish in this day of age. But lucky, we here to help. Like, okay, to help what? Two.
Sam says, I've actually been accused of being a catfish because I wouldn't send special requested photos. Like, there are photos all over my Facebook and Instagram. I'm not doing no selfie requests. I don't know you. Oh, yeah, like people will be like, oh, send a picture with a fork.
Yeah. No, honestly, that's how I used to do it. You is that you really? Okay, so what you wearing right now? Oh, blue shirt. Okay, can you send me a photo? 'Cause now, if you got a different photo, that means you just took a photo and put it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And send it to me. Or not, I'll be like, oh, today is the 14th, right? Can you take a picture next to the calendar? Circle 14, so I
Yep.
can know that's you.
Yeah,
You know, back in the days, we didn't have video. We only had photos.
that's
So
true.
we had to take a photo and email it because we couldn't. Not it wasn't sent through the video. You got my email? Wait a minute, I'm refreshing. You got mail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how. Remember that,
It
Rhea?
was a process back in that day.
It was a process. Who's online? Wait. I was like, I used to hate it because if you're online, no one could use the phone. And if you pick up the phone, all you hear is, who's on the internet? Damn, I can't call nobody. So that's how we used to send a phone. But back in the
You
days,
just showed your age.
you just, I know, right? But back in those days, it was like that. They had to send it by email. So you had to send proof. Like my favorite was the calendar and mark the date.
Mm.
So
That
now I
was-
know that I'm speaking to a real person, at
Yeah.
least. Well, I probably don't know if that's really you because you probably told your roommate, but at least I feel a little bit comfortable that I know that I'm speaking to someone at that moment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was hard. Robert said Dr. Phil had a catfish show and it continued. It continues tomorrow. Oh, okay. I gotta check that out. But I know the catfish got a new episode. So normally I don't, tell people what to watch, but that is still puzzling, like how
Yeah.
people are getting catfish. So I don't know.
Definitely just sad, ignorant
Mm-mm.
people.
That's desperado.
Yes,
You got to be
exactly.
that desperate to really, and whoever's doing the catfishing,
They're just evil.
no, they good. They good salespeople.
They're evil.
They good. If I open up a store with clothes and everything, I'm like, yo, listen, whoever was a catfisher, I need you on my show.
Because
I need you- 'cause
literally,
they
what
could
they
sell
do
their
is
butt.
they make you feel special.
They-
Like obviously, whoever is responding to them enough, they're thirsty for attention as well. So if you're just giving them that attention, it's gonna be so easy.
There was an episode with 7 years without seeing the person, sending money to pay their rent and all that. And it turned out to be it was a boy. A boy that was getting money. And it was a young boy, teenager. So you got catfished by a teenager to buy his toys and stuff like that.
Evil. People believe in love. They want to believe there's someone for them. Yeah, and then people
Yeah.
take advantage, and then they don't believe in love anymore, and it's just a cycle of sadness.
Yeah, there's love for everybody. There's,
There definitely
there's somebody.
is.
Come on, I seen crackheads with their girlfriends. sitting
You
down
know what?
in
And
the
at the end of the day, the person who should love you the most is yourself.
Yeah, all the toys you buy. Either or, it doesn't matter. But let's get to another question here that we had. What was the number one thing you learned about money when you were young? Off the back of my head, I know my friend Scott said spend it.
Yeah.
Couple people said save. The typical spend and save. But I want to know more, like in depth. Crackheads. I want to know in depth, like what did you learn about money? I know quarter and a quarter is 50 cents. Not that, but like in general, like people like what paper, it was made and blah blah blah. When I was young, I learned money ruled the world basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I knew 5 cans made a quarter, and I go down the block and I buy 25 cents worth of cookies when they had the candy stores.
Damn. I wish.
Yeah, I wish there was candy stores nowadays. I used to get the little round cookies for a penny each back in the days. And they went on all the way to like 2000s. But when all of a sudden they came out with the pound, candy by pound, the store had started little by little closing down because
Yep.
nobody was really going to these places. So
It doesn't grow on trees. That is true.
well, it's made out of trees. So I used to be sarcastic with my mother. No, puñeta, the money don't grow on trees. I used to be like, actually, it's made by trees, so it does grow on the tree. You just got to listen. She was like, you know what I mean? She used to get mad. But yeah, since we're talking about that, I'm gonna have another question right after this one. Just dawned on me, but money wise, when we were young, we just learned how to earn it.
Hmm.
'Cause I remember going to the store and go to the store because back in the days we used to go 10 years old, 8 years old, talking about buying a pack of cigarettes when we're not supposed to.
Not at all.
Right? And they'd be like, Mom, I can't buy a pack of cigarettes. I'm only 10 years old. Mira, here, take this note, give it to the guy in the counter, and okay, Miss Perez wants two. Get a 40. Okay, you get a. You know what I'm saying?
Your
Like I
little
used to get
permission
cigarettes
slip.
from my neighbors and all that because they gave me a note to give. But I made 50 cents, a quarter,
Yeah.
to go down the block. So I learned that you have to earn your money.
Yeah.
Since I was young. So that was something I learned when I was young. I don't know what you guys learn about money, then to spend it. But my sister, she didn't learn how to spend it.
No?
My sister was like the little greediest person around. They give her a quarter, 50 cents. She'd be having that for like 2 weeks because she was smart.
She saved it.
No, she
No?
put some money to the side, but she always was going with her friends that had money and they buy her stuff. So she didn't spend her money. So
Leverage.
she learned about money, spending everybody else's and not
Yep,
yours.
that's the best way to do it. Literally, that's all rich people do is they don't spend their own money. They get investors and they get
Oh, yeah.
stocks and stuff, and they spend their money. Just
Yeah.
work hard and
Oh,
you'll make
Rhea
money.
said, just work hard and you make money. Wish I learned how to invest. Yeah, when you were young, it's hard to invest stuff. I tell you, when I was young, I think I was like not the con artist, but I was always trying to make money some way. I even made like little cards with puzzles and stuff, and I was selling it to all the kids in the building for 10 cents and stuff. I was hustling.
Creative.
I was hustling when I was young. We had I don't know what's it called. If anybody from back in the days remember this game, we used to have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And if you put a quarter on 2, I'll shake the dice, and if I put it out, if the 2 comes out, you win. So like
Right.
let's say out of 3 dices, if 2 number 2s come out, I got to give you double. So but if no 2s come out, I take your quarter. So
So
I was,
gambling.
yeah, I was doing that. Well, I can say it now because the statute of limitations is over. But I used to hustle with that.
Yeah.
And I used to make my money. Some people were slick and talking about put $1. I'll be like, listen, no, we doing quarters, bro. We doing quarters. I ain't got dollars right now. But after a while, it was going towards dollars because I was making money.
Yeah.
So you don't really make money if one person's playing. You got to have a couple of people play,
Right.
So people would play, and I'll be rolling the dice. I'll be like, yeah, y'all guys lost. And then I got to give them some to the winners. But I still make a little here and there. So I was doing that for a while. But I always learned how to make money. Like, I already knew to earn it, you got to make it. So you got to be creative, I guess. So, but invest it? Nah, you just invested in G.I. Joes and stuff like that. So,
You know, I when I was little, I was thinking about this question a lot because when I was little, my parents always worked hard. My mom's a teacher, and then my dad he had different jobs until now that he's doing safety. And every weekend, we would just go to the mall, eat food, buy stuff, and just have a good time. So I learned money was like a way to have a good time and like
Yeah.
get things you want.
they don't show you the other place. Like, we saved it so we can have good time. They
Yeah.
never said that. I believe you because I thought the same thing. I was like, man, my mother's wasting money every week. And no, she saved the money from the last week so we can go out this week. And that's how she was doing it.
Exactly.
I don't know, guys. Like Rhea said, maybe kids need to learn how to invest in school. Maybe they need to do 1 semester because you don't need 2, 3 years to learn. 1 semester, how to invest or where to invest and, how to take out. Because I didn't know how to invest. And when I was in Massachusetts in the law firm, I seen this guy investing. He made mad money. So, people making money, you like, yeah, I want to make money too. So I invested. Yeah, I made mad money. I brought crystal dragons. I didn't know what to do with my money. I brought crystal dragons, crystal cups, knowing that crystal, if you touch it, it can shatter. That's how delicate it is. So I don't know why the hell I brought cups to drink when you can't drink out of them. But anyway, but I didn't learn when to take it out.
Right.
So I got greedy and put it in, and something told me to take it out, but I'm like, nah, let it ride, because that's what people do, right? I always hear let it ride, but no one ever taught me how to invest, and I lost it. So, but hey, I had money for a little bit, but it always happens. Like,
Yes.
so I'm thinking maybe showing investing in school would be, pretty good.
I don't think they'll ever teach any kind of financial education in school, just of the simple fact that school is meant to create workers and not earners.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Rhea said they should teach financial. Yeah, they
So
should,
like
but
it
I don't
literally
think.
all starts at home.
Yeah, I think we should do it because, like that is true. They don't want to teach someone to become a boss. They want, workers.
Yes.
So, like, I think many of the billionaires never really went to school. Need to bring back school banking. Yeah, I remember we did like a little when I was in third grade or fourth grade. We didn't even stay in class that much. They used to take us out of the school and learn how to shop and learn how to spend our money. Like what this is, two for $4. So how much is it? $2 then. Right. Don't look at the two for four. Look at the, this and that. And how much quarters do you need? So now if you invest this quarter, how much you gonna so they used to teach that when we were in third, fourth, and they took it out. Just like they took out chorus and the bands and all this other stuff. All the things that were good for you
You had financial literacy?
at third grade.
Wow. They
And
don't even teach that.
CES 88. But now, my wife was looking up at the school, and the school fell. It's no good no more. But CES 88 in the Bronx was about teaching kids back in the days when it first started.
He said, when I got older, I realized he was talking about having multiple bills to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so true. That's so true. Even now, some of the adults need to learn. If you got $2, you need to be saving $1.50 of it.
Yes, and another thing, I'm glad Jason brought up bills because people are always so stressed out about bills, and they don't realize that you're the one who chose to have those bills. Because I'm pretty sure you don't need internet, a cell phone, a
Hey, whoa,
TV,
whoa, we need internet.
Netflix,
We need internet.
Hulu,
Oh,
and
yeah.
car insurance, car payments, and then you need to pay your credit card bills because
Yeah.
you wanted to go to the club and buy $5,000 in drinks and hookah and
Yeah.
all these bills people be
they're-
so
yeah.
stressed out about. But you don't realize, hello, genius, you're the one who signed up to pay for it.
You created it. you wasting money more like credit cards. I don't like credit cards because I don't have that money anyway. So why would people laugh about layaways? But I tell you, layaways is way better
That is awesome.
because if
Layaways.
you're putting money that you have
Yeah.
and to buy it. It doesn't matter if it takes a year to get it, but you are the one instead of getting it so quick and then now you don't know how to pay it back.
Yep.
You understand? So my mom always used to say, save it, because we did layaways only on the things that we knew we can
We'd
take it out
need.
in a week or two.
Yeah.
But anything that we will put on layaway that we not too sure of, my mom used to tell me, put it in the gaveta, which is the dresser. Put it in the dresser. Keep it there. Keep it there. Because you don't know if you're going to need it. But until that point, until you reach that goal, if you didn't use it or needed it, then you can go buy it.
Yep.
So everything that we brought, which nowadays it screws you up a little bit because I did it so much that I don't really got credit because everything was cash. So one or two things, maybe we'll talk about it in another time how to really like try to, because that's what we're doing now is building our credit, with little things here and there. Not too much. Like I just brought a video game on credit that costs $100. I could have brought it, but I thought instead of buying it, let me put it on credit,
Yeah.
and then I'll give them the 20 and the 20 and the 20, which builds up my credit.
Yes. Even
But all the money's in the side already.
even
you know what I'm saying?
if you pay that bill off in the same month, it's good in your credit because you paid the whole thing off.
Right.
And then you can just do like the 4 weeks, right? 20, 20, and then 40.
There you go. So that's, again, just the thing. The newest gimmick is, yeah.
Crypto and NFTs.
Crypto.
Yeah, because they printed so much money that they got rid of all of it. I don't know if you noticed, but
Right.
it's really, really hard to come by cash nowadays.
Yeah, because crypto is trackable more, like I can trace it, right?
And then when there's no internet, how you supposed to trace it?
But they trying to get digital money now.
And when
I would
there's
not
no
trust it.
internet, how are
Exactly.
you supposed to have money?
Exactly. And I don't care how much the government says, we can keep it secure. Didn't you
How
just
many
get
hackers?
No, they just got hacked in the 80s. Got hacked in the 90s. Yeah, okay, the 80s, they were just learning about internet. Okay, fine. But they got hacked a couple of times already. Big companies got hacked already. You know what I'm saying? Amazons and all these. Come on. So you think that I'm going to only do digital?
Yeah, no.
No, I'm not. Sometimes we got hacked a couple times. Like, oh, someone just brought $2,000 worth of stuff. I remember we went to a
Oh yeah,
vacation.
scammers love
I was
people.
like, how did we didn't charge no, but lucky we were in another state that they realized, wait a minute, you can't be paying a hotel in this state and then spending money on a different state.
Yeah.
So they gave us our money back, but still,
Yeah.
you know, if they can do that, what you think they're not gonna try to attack? Because now they don't even have to put a gun to your head to steal your money. They can just
No.
everything is.
They just.
So no, we need paper. We need paper. You know, or I don't know, coins,
He
something.
said, when I was a child, my dad told me, when you grow up, as fast as the money comes is as fast as the money goes. And now I learned he was talking about having, oh, there you go.
Yeah, having multiple bills to pay. Exactly.
Well, that's true. So the thing is, too, with money is you're never going to have a significant amount of money. You're only going to have enough money that you can handle as a person. So if you never learn how to budget your money, right, putting money towards food, towards bills, towards
Right.
your home, towards having fun, like you separate it properly for your standards of living, then you get more money because now you show you can manage what you already have.
Right. The good thing when you do a budget, again, maybe we're going to talk about it next week. If you guys want to hear us speak about budgeting next week, you can put it in the comments right now or inbox us. But the one clue I can give you about budgeting is one thing you need is your rent, your light, if you pay light, because some people don't pay light, rent, light, gas, if you're paying that, and food. That's it. Everybody's like, oh, but what about if I want to go out? That's bonus.
That's fun money,
That's fun money. That's entertainment money.
right?
but
Because
you
you
got-
got vacation money,
Right.
like you can have
You need
shopping.
those first. Whatever's left, then you divide it into entertainment and your bus fare. To
Yeah.
get to work. You know, which again, like she said, a part of the money you're never going to see. You only see 25% of your money at all times, and out of that 25%, you're not even going to see all of it because you're only going to see 10% because the 15% you got to save it, you know, for next week or something like that. So you don't really see so much of your money, and then that 10% you're only going to see 5% because 5% of that it goes to entertainment.
Yep.
And I mean entertainment by your phone, by you going out to the club or whatever, and you know. So and then your other 5% is for you in case an emergency or something. But a lot of people dip into that, and that's why they broke the next week before their
Yep.
check comes.
You're like,
So-
oh, it's an emergency. I need this brand new Chanel bag.
Yeah, so that's the issue with that. I caught myself many times doing that. Like I was like, why? So ever since then, I was like, what I did was like, if I would make $648 a week, let's say, automatically the $48 comes to me. The 600 I would used to leave it in the bank.
Right.
That's what I started doing when I used to be in Massachusetts, and then I learned that from a lawyer who used to tell me, yo, he was making like 2,000, something like that, 2,200, let's say, 48. You know, quick number. He would take the 48 only, and the 2,200 he would put it in the bank, and the $48 is what he would spend the whole week to hang out or something like that.
Right.
I was like, wow, I didn't never thought about that. I tried it, you know, it worked for a while, but then, you know, I'm like, damn.
You
I
got
need to
kinda
dip.
bored.
Yeah, I need to dip in this. I need to dip in that. But it was because I was investing in a couple of stuff. But yeah, you know, it's easy to say, but harder to do, you know. If you can get into a pattern, maybe it'll work. Yeah, so if you break off that pattern, that's when everything starts falling little by little. So, but guys, next week I was gonna talk about it this week, but next week I want to talk about what are things you do now that you realize your parents were doing it. So now you're looking like your parents.
Oh,
Those
a
are the
lot of
questions
it.
I want to know next week, and because I got a couple of them that I used to say that I'm like, ooh, damn, sound like my mom just there. Like, do what I do and not what I mean, do what I say and not what I do. That's the one that my mom used to use a lot, you know. So, but we'll see you next week. Oh, we still got time. I don't know where's the engineer. Oh, we got 5 minutes. Okay, cool. So we could touch base on it, I guess, because I was looking at the time.
I
But-
just know I'm loud like my mama.
Oh, you're Latin. That got nothing to that. That's just a Latin power thing. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Ricans speak loud. Dominicans speak like they want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, they fighting? Nah, he was just talking about how she looks so pretty and everything. Well, he sound like he fight. Yeah. Mira, coño, hey. I was like, whoa, were you fighting? No, I was asking for the time. Like, what? So and then we just speak loud. You know what I'm saying? So we're just loudspeakers. They're like, damn, these guys got a party going on, and there'd only be like 3 people in the house.
Yep.
This is like, you know what I'm saying? So, but a couple things like my mom, I caught my mom doing that I do now was like if my son would do something wrong, I would look at him, touch the belt.
Oh.
My son be like, "Meow." I was like, damn, if somebody really sees this, they think I abused my kid, and I never abused them. I never. So it's like, okay, it's just because
He's
it's
smart.
in mind.
Yep.
Yeah, that belt is gonna hurt if he swings it down this way, you know. So because we got beat. And next week I want to talk about certain things that happened to you as a kid by your parents or family that would now be considered a crime or a crime in their eye because it's not really a crime. It's a crime
Yeah.
in Karen's eyes.
In Karen's eyes.
Yeah. So one of them would be what they need to bring back is the chancleta. They need to bring that back.
Yeah, some
Some
of
of
your
y'all
kids
need a
need
chancleta.
that. Yes, they do. They out here bugging, bragging
Yeah.
about drugs and stuff.
Yeah. Yo, I will get 3 shots. Bow, what the? And she hit you from like a country away and stuff. You know what I'm saying? With the chancleta.
Like,
Don't you be talking
This is why you go to America.
Like that lady, what was it, a couple years ago on the, they were rioting and all that. And the mother realized that that was her son with the thing, she knew. She was like, I know those eyes anyway. She went in front of, and there were cameras, went in front of the cameras and beat his butt down. I was like, it was on the news and everything. And they did a recap of it, I think last year. He's a straight A student now. He was like, yo, my mama ain't playing.
You
My
see?
mama ain't playing.
You see what happens when you parent effectively?
Oh, but that was funny, though. It was, I had to laugh. Because she went crazy with the top. And the police around there was like, I don't see nothing. She was like, Gra, this is what you're doing? Gra. I was like, imagine if that wasn't her son. Like, oh, my bad. Y'all switched places? My son was here. Where is it? No, but she knew with the face thing and everything, she knew that was her son. Beat his ass down.
See,
Beat him down.
you can
So-
never play your mom. She knows everything.
Parents are back in the days, but now parents are kids, half of the kids. But some of the parents just don't want to do it because they're like, oh my God, these people are gonna call. My mom, the one threat that she gave my brother one time, she said, and call the police and tell them that you died. And I remember because my brother was like, I didn't die. Yeah, because when you call the police, I'm gonna kill you right there because it ain't gonna matter. I was like, oh damn, she be threatening them. She was like, I'll hit you right in front of the police. And I remember my brother, the drug one, he came late one time, thinking he was all that. He came with the cops.
Because he knew
He
he was gonna
already
get a
knew.
beating.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that. It was D.C. Yep. Yeah, it was in D.C. Thank you, Robert. I was trying to remember where it was. It was in D.C., the riot, and got beat up. But anyway, my brother came with the cop because he was late. So my mom thought he ran away or something, because he was hours away. But he was just scared. He didn't know how to come back. So he came with the cops thinking that it was all
He was gonna
good.
get his ass beat.
He got slapped in front of the cops, and then he backed up to go with the cops. And the cop said, okay, ma'am, thank you, and pushed my brother in and closed the door and left. You got to deal with it. The cops back in the days were cool. They was
Yeah.
like, nah, you parent him. Go ahead.
It's your kid.
Close the door and ping pong, ping pong.
Just don't kill him.
Oh, my mom ain't playing. My mom don't play. And I'll be in the room.
Yep.
I'll be
making sure
cleaning and
everything
I'll
clean.
be the nice boy, because it goes down the line. When they hit one, they go down the line. So I used to be like, and what you doing? Cleaning, mama. Cleaning, I'm good. I didn't want to
Charles
get
was
hit.
Smart.
Heck no. There was times where I'd be like, Diablo, you sleeping already? Yeah, I got a heavy day. Oh, man, I got to study and everything. My brother be like, damn, you didn't make. What you want me to do? Seriously, you getting beat. You want me to go in there? We don't need to take two. You taking one for the team. You come and you tell me about it, and we learn. We figure this all out at the same time. But I ain't going over there to get beat. If she hit you, you don't think she going to stop it? No, I'll be sleeping. And then that's what you hear. And I'll be like, damn, I'll be trying to sleep. And I'll be scared, like the door's still open, the crack. She might be there. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, it's like kids don't respect. I don't know. You know what? I think we're going to do videos of funny stuff like that we were talking about. But speaking of that, if you guys got TikTok, we are now on TikTok. We're going to be putting clips on, like certain clips of this show. We'll probably put on, and we're going to be putting songs with big heads. I gotta show you one. Yeah, I'm doing with me and her singing some songs and stuff like that. It's just songs, but we're putting big heads on the person on the video, like our heads. Something fun, and we're also going to put some funny clip. So check you guys out next week. Have some fun, and remember, I want to know about things that your parents did, that you do that your parents did.
Yes.
Right?
Let us know next week. Good night, everyone.
Good night.